Hey, what's going on, people? This is Elder Tenchi, and I am back for another Sonic Boom review for this week's episode entitled My Fair Stixie and the Fortress of Squalitude. So, in My Fair Stixie, something actually does go boom. We do see danger within this universe, real danger, and that's meteors falling to Earth. So, what does the gang do? Styx has a system. Apparently, she has a meteor defense system to combat these meteors, which is a series of catapults with projectiles to break down the meteors. That's cool. Why does she have this system? She's paranoid. Okay, she has a system for everything. Everything from meteors to people trying to read her thoughts. You know what I mean? She's that paranoid. After that's done, it cuts to she gets an envelope in the mail, and the mail says that she's being nominated for what they call an awardee award. I think they could have been a little more clever with the name, but okay, I get it for kids. And anyway, so it's a formal affair. So the point of this episode is to teach Styx how to be more ladylike. So Amy takes it upon herself, I guess, because she's one of two girls in a crew of mostly guys who are like guys. You know what I'm saying? They're slobs, and she teaches Styx to be more ladylike. But Styx being a badger, and she even tells you, "I'm a badger. I go by instinct." Da da da. You know. And I can totally understand that, but then you got some comedy involving Knuckles and Sonic, basically teasing the rich people in this universe, the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? How you expect them to act, all snooty and proper and better, and act like they're better than everyone else. And then they get to the food table and they're like, "What is this stuff?" And then Knuckles, he makes fun of the crappy food, and comes to find out that the people that he thought were snooty were thinking the exact thing he was thinking, that this food stinks. You know what I mean? So they ask him to keep telling jokes. Next thing you know, he becomes friends with some of them, which shows you don't judge a book by its cover, right there. Dr. Eggman is involved in this episode. Now, he stuffed the ballot boxes, which is why he ended up getting nominated for an award too, with a giant robot that specifically is designed to not only destroy but stuff ballot boxes. Yay! It's right on the nose. It's to the point. It's corny. Yeah, so he gets mad because he doesn't win the award. It was won by some turtle, and he proceeds to destroy the ceremony. So Sonic and the rest of the gang have to try and stop him. Then you see them actually fight for a little bit. Styx being the lady one now, because the transformation has kind of worked. She decides not to fight, but then she sees her friends get captured. She tears her dress off, has her regular clothes underneath it. She's back to regular Styx again, and then proceeds to take down the robot herself. Now, that was really cool. I think Styx is clever. I think she's funny. I think she's a welcome addition to this show. And like I said before, and probably in other reviews, she's probably my favorite character at this point in time. But that was it for this episode. Now the second one is Dr. Eggman is trying to get into an evil magazine that specifically is for layers. It's looking at layers and houses and evildoers and stuff like that. And he hires Amy to be his interior decorator. That's pretty much it. He hires Amy to be his interior decorator because the original guy coming to check his place out did not think it was up to snuff. So he asked for help, and the only person he could think of is the girliest one that they have, and that's Amy, of course. So, and she's feeling kind of underappreciated from the group anyway, so she decides to take the job. Her and Dr. Robotnik kind of have like disagreements, you know what I mean? Because they're both really opinionated about what. Of course, it's his house. I get it, but he hired her to do a job. He said, "You have full creative freedom. This is what she's gonna do." So he ends up capturing her after she's done, and the guys have to come rescue her, and then a little bit of insanity ensues while they have a fight inside the lair. The guy comes in to check out the lair and says, "Okay, this is not what we're looking for. Say goodbye to the cover." And then it ends with the guys apologizing to Amy, and Dr. Robotnik still trying to get in his magazine. So all in all, I enjoyed the first episode more than this one, even though I did think that both of them were funny. They both had their quips. But honestly, it was really hard to review this. I don't know why. I was expecting one thing because of the beginning of the episode, and then it just completely went all in a left field. But that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think of both these episodes, and I will see you on the next review. Peace, love, and never be normal.